Nintendo just announced a huge, general Nintendo Direct for tomorrow, February 24th, 2026. They have promised 3 hours of literally, they use the word literally non-stop new game announcements for Switch 2. And, I think I was moving a little fast. I think I misread that. It's a Treehouse, actually. We're not getting a Nintendo Direct this month. And that is, of course, something that we're going to talk about more later, naturally, because it is a thing to talk about. And I like talking about things, the implications there. Definitely strange, definitely weird. We were definitely expecting some sort of, regular Nintendo Direct this month. It's fine, I get it, it's fine. We don't always need to get one. It's a little bit weird, but it's fine. We'll talk about that later. We're getting a Treehouse, one of those kinds of presentations Nintendo, they kind of just pull out of the drawer whenever they need to, just kind of here and there. They're really, really irregular. It used to be the kind of thing where it was it was regularly like an E3 season kind of thing. They would do their big presentation, and then there would be a Treehouse for the supplemental content. And then they've been kind of here and there, Pandemic, they leaned on those a good bit. And then before the Switch 2 launched, they did some Treehouse stuff. So it really is just kind of random. And right now we're in a situation where, it's Direct season, and I guess they don't want to do a Direct, at least not yet. And yet they have games that are coming very soon that they wanted to show off. So it only makes sense. They're doing a Treehouse. Again, tomorrow, at the time of this recording, the 24th, it's going to be 2 p.m. Pacific, which is nice. I don't have to set my alarm for 5 in the morning. Always not. I could just sleep until 1:55. I wish. I'd give anything. I'd give any amount of money to be able to just sleep until 2 in the afternoon. I'd miss the Treehouse if that's what it took. But anyway, this presentation is going to be focused on 2 games. It's going to be hold on. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meetup in Bellabel Park, and Pokopia. And it's actually really, it's interesting because Pokopia, totally, absolutely, this deserves a Treehouse. It deserves a full gameplay showcase kind of breakdown. And we are getting the Pokemon Presents on the 27th, so maybe you could argue, I don't know, why didn't they just wait till then? But it's a gameplay showcase. It's not just a trailer. So it makes sense that they would want to kind of piggyback on the whole Treehouse thing. So that's very exciting because, we've gotten some trailers and stuff for Pokopia, but we still don't have a really super solid idea of just what the gameplay looks like in the moment to moment, what the loop, the pacing of the whole thing, what it really, really entails. I get the basic point, I get the basic features, I just don't quite know what it's going to be like when I pick it up. What are the first goals? What kind of stuff? Because, it's going to be this kind of progressive thing, and you're finding new Pokemon. Okay, well, how fast does that move? So yeah, I'm really, really curious there. As always, I think the game looks really, really lovely. I think it looks very, very charming, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. So that one makes a lot of sense. But then the Mario one, it feels a little, I don't know, it feels slightly unnecessary, almost kind of perfunctory, kind of just well, I mean, we're doing a Treehouse and for Pokemon, and the game's coming out soon, so we may as well. It's obviously it's not a bad thing. Just more info and more coverage for any game is just good for anybody who wants to watch it. It's just the game doesn't really feel like it has anything that needs showing off. I don't have the feeling like I do with Pokopia, where I'm yeah, but how does it really work? How does it, nah, I think I've got a pretty darn good idea. And then also it's just it's not super exciting, I don't know. I don't want to dunk on the game too much. I just kind of across the board, there's kind of this feeling that's yeah, all right, yeah, some new multiplayer stuff, and it's kind of fine. It's not really what we expected in extra supplementary content for Mario Wonder, but But again, not a bad thing. It's at least something. And if anything, maybe that's why they want to show it off. You know, why else do you show off a game other than to market the game? That's all any of these are, whether it's directs or treehouses or anything. It's just commercials. It's just advertising. So yeah, why not? Maybe this will drum up a little bit of interest if they can get people to watch the gameplay and kind of check out what it's all about. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll even show us some new stuff that we haven't seen before. I mean, I guess they probably will. The last trailer they did, it teased a new power-up. So I imagine they'll probably go into that. That's something. No, I'll completely admit that's something. I mean, it's something that I would find out if I just play the game for myself, but at least in the meantime, I'm curious to know what the flower ability does, the flower pot. Yeah, sure, show that to me. I'll take a look at that. It'd be weird if they didn't show it tomorrow. But yeah, that's the presentation that we're getting. As usual, I will try to stream it. It's at a different time of day than usual. I cannot guarantee that I'm gonna be able to, but I will try. I really do want to. And then just while we're talking about upcoming presentations, you know, I touched on the fact that we're getting a Pokemon Presents in the video that I did about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. And there isn't even really much more to say, except I do just want to just focus on the idea that we're gonna get a Pokemon Presents soon, just because it's a really, really big one, you know? Like, this, we are in it now. We are in the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. This is the Pokemon Day, Pokemon Presents. It is on the day of the 30th anniversary of the series. And, no, I mean, that's a big deal. It's a really, really big deal. It feels kind of surreal. It doesn't quite feel real yet. That, like, we are almost undoubtedly gonna get Gen 10 reveal in a few days, you know, like that, in under a week. And I don't even really have anything to say beyond that, just cause like, yeah, I mean, like, obviously there's gonna be lots of stuff, a lot of events, a lot of mobile game stuff, a lot of products, a lot of crossovers. You know, we may not get anything like dramatic and new. It may mostly just be like Gen 10 and Champions. But that would certainly be enough, wouldn't it? I mean, like, there's technically it's possible that we won't get the Gen 10 reveal. I don't know. I don't see it not happening. I don't see them waiting any longer. You know what I mean? Like, this is it. Like, this is time. This is it. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't even know why I brought it up. I feel like I always have to just say something about an upcoming event. In a few days, we're getting a Pokemon Presents as well. And so it is a pretty exciting week. I don't know. Maybe that was why they didn't want to do. Maybe that was why. I just in this second, just now, thought maybe that's why they didn't want to do a regular Nintendo Direct this month. Maybe they just really wanted to put, like, all of the focus on Pokemon. And yeah, kind of chewing on that and saying it out loud. That does really make sense. You know, it's not the kind of thing that they would like always have to do. They don't always have to space these things out. But if it's the 30th anniversary Pokemon Presents, it's gonna, you know, Gen 10 and everything. That's a lot of announcement, you know, like even if it is just Gen 10 and Champions, that's like a humongous amount of game for the games media, for the whole industry to talk about. Like, that's a lot of hype. That's a lot of conversation to have. So, like, yeah, I think it does make sense to basically focus completely on that for a bit, and then they can always do a direct in March, or they can wait till June if they like super want to. I hope they don't, but you know, they could. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of an interesting idea. Maybe that's a thing. But I don't know. Whatever the case, though, I'll see you later.